We are one adventure at a time. Dave, Carrie, and Rudolph. We are excited to start our 3rd year of full-time living and traveling in our tiny home on wheels. Join us as we travel North America, exploring and sharing the beauty around us. Because we were so excited to share the first ever gutted event in Alamosa, Colorado, we skipped 3 weeks of videos leading up to the big event. So we continue our trip back in time. Last week was all work and no play. This week we have friends arriving and it's time for some fun and relaxation.
This awesome campsite is about to get a whole lot better as our friends Gabe, Caroline, and their puppy Charlie are joining us here. We are hoping they would. And this is a huge perk of this lifestyle, being able to meet up with your friends everywhere across the country, anywhere you go. So we're super excited. This is gonna be fun. You can hear Rudolph barking because he recognized the sound of this diesel truck. And he can't wait to play.
Hang on.
Can't let him go too early. He might scratch the door up trying to get in. Go! Oh my gosh. That's awesome.
Whoa, that was a ninja move there. Roll over.
Louisiana, Mississippi.
But that's a good time to be in Florida. It's not winter, right?
Yeah.
It's June through February.
It's just over there.
These are some of the granite rock formations right around our campsite. How cool is that? Stacked up there, it looks like it could fall any second, but it won't. Today I'm going for a little walk and I'm gonna look for a plant called mullein. And mullei's really exciting because it does a bunch of really good stuff. But the main reason I want to find it is to dry out the leaves and make a tea out of it. Mullein's really good for your respiratory system. What I'm gonna do is just take a few of these leaves, but when it starts blooming, the yellow flowers up here, you can use those as well. From what I read, mullein can be found somewhere, at least in all 50 states. And it's definitely not hard to find. For me, when right now we are in Colorado and it's just all over the place, especially around like 6,000 feet, 6,000 feet. And here's some already. And this one's already setting out and with a bloom. And it's not super tall. These can get up to a couple of meters tall. And here's what they look like, you know, before they send up their shoot. And if you've ever felt mullein before, the first thing I notice is the leaf feels really thick and spongy, extremely soft. I'm not going to take too many leaves from any particular plant, just grab a few here and there. And look for a nice healthy leaf here, and I'm going to dry these out, but you don't have to dry them out to make tea. You can just use the fresh leaves or flowers to make tea. So here's one right here. Super soft, thick, spongy. It's really cool stuff. I'm going to grab a few more. Here are a few more mullein plants, and these ones are starting to bloom just now. And there's their blooms, and you could take a few of those off and dry those out as well. I don't want to take too many. Mostly going to be using the leaves. All right, let's go back and get the drying process started. So any kind of bag that is like a plastic netted material that allows air in works good, like the kind that onions come in at the store. So what I'm gonna do is just put the mullein in here and kind of spread it out as best I can and keep it in a spot where it's gonna get air and sun. The best place so far that I've found to use as a makeshift dehydrator is the front window of the van. So either on the inside or the outside, as long as it's in the sun and it's going to have a little bit of airflow, it will take less than a day to dry out mullein leaves or anything else that you're trying to dry out. Today I'm going to be making mullein tea from mullein that I've collected from here right around this campground that I dried out in our front window, crushed up a little bit, and I'll show you what supplies that I'm using and how to do it. So right off the bat, you need some mullein, and you can use it fresh or dried. You don't have to dry it out like I did. And we're going to use about 2 tablespoons of this, anywhere between 1 and 2 tablespoons of this. You're going to need either a tea bag or a tea ball, and that's what I have here. Obviously a cup, and we're going to add some raw local honey to it. My coffee cup here is measured already for about 2 cups of water. I know that's what it contains, and that's what we want, so I'm just going to fill it up. A little bit of help from Rudel. Hi, Rudel. Put it in our coffee pot and bring this to a boil. Mullein has many different uses, and I'll actually have Carrie list some of those, but I'll talk about a few. Early on in the wild, it was used for toilet paper and for treating diaper rash, but what it's mainly and most used for is with the respiratory system and breaking up mucus in the lungs, helping you out if you have bronchitis or the flu or pneumonia or anything like that. So it does help you with coughing and dry coughs. It's just got so many great uses. Mainly, I'm mostly interested on how good a job it will do against allergies, because I suffer from allergies. So while we're waiting for the water to boil here, I'll go ahead and load the tea ball and get that going. Once again, it is about 1 tablespoon or so to 2 tablespoons of the mullein. I'm going to stuff it nice and full. And these are really nice because none of that's going to get into my drink as well. And I'll put that in the cup. And we'll check to see if the water's boiling. Which it is. The water is already boiling. Alright, so we're just going to pour that in here. Ooh, hot. Okay, I'm going to let this set for about 10 minutes, but you can already see if you take a close look at the cup that it's already turning a little bit green. And now that the water's cool enough, we can add the raw, natural, unfiltered honey to it, and we won't do any damage to those enzymes that are naturally in the honey, which we want. So we're going to add about a teaspoon of honey. And it should be ready to drink. Oh, that's good. Wait till you taste it. So what I want to do is an experiment next year. I want to gather enough mullein, dry it out to where I have a good supply of it, and then get some natural raw honey from the area from some locals, and mix them together and try it out on a regular basis. Try like 2 cups a day for a week or for a month and see how well that works with my allergies, because I think that this could be the trick to getting over allergies without taking medicine from the pharmacies. So that's my goal. I'm looking forward to giving it a shot.
Ready, Dave?
I'm ready.
Okay, it's a long, long walk to where we're going. Are you ready, Rudel? So tonight is date night.
It's game night too.
Game night.
So we're walking over to the neighbors to play some games.
Yeah, we like to play board games. We used to play all the time. So it's really nice when you're camping with somebody who also likes to play games. So we're gonna do the very long walk to the neighbor's house. I'll show you.
Here they are.
So this is Wondrous Life, Gabe and Caroline. You've met them before. And tonight, what are we playing tonight?
Scrabble!
Scrabble?
Scrabble! We're playing Scrabble!
Scrabble. Okay.
Scrabble.
Okay. And last night we played Uno.
Oh yeah.
We like Uno too.
Oh, we do.
And this is Charlie.
I know. Oh, I know you love your friends.
People have been asking about our stools, so I just wanted to show you really quick what we settled on. We've had 3 different stools. We've broken them. They've made out of plastic. We finally decided this one has been working great for us. And this one is all metal, and it's made out of, I think it's aluminum, but we like it because it doesn't break. It's sturdy and it folds down, so we can easily stow it. All 4 legs stow down, and then we can slide it away.
Yeah, so it's very compact. And it's the perfect height.
We have been fighting over this stool because we don't have chairs. This is our only place to sit down.
Yeah, so in 3 years' time, we have not decided on chairs.
So we finally are excited to show you something new that we added to our van. And here it is.
We finally have chairs! So Dave and I decided on 2 different styles. I'll let Dave show you his first and why he likes it.
All right, so I wanted a full-size chair that has armrest, solid armrest, something I can just relax on and lean back. That's full-size, that I can fold up and it doesn't take much room. And that's what's really exciting about this chair. It's made by Pico. And all you do is you fold this down like that. Make these 2 together. Bring them down. And that's it. That's all you have left. There's a little square, so that's super easy to stow. I'm really happy about that because we just don't have that much extra room in the van.
That's a pretty cool chair.
Yeah.
My chair is by Marchway, and it's more of a traditional camping backpacking chair. It fits in this bag when it's all done. I liked it because it has a high back. I don't like those camping chairs when it just cuts off there. It's pretty easy to set up, not quite as easy as Dave's. You just undo the sides, riddle, and the top, and then you just fold these all down, and it fits in the bag. I'm not going to do all of that, but so I like mine, Dave likes his, and we'll see which one lasts longer.
Yeah, completely different styles. So if you're interested in any of this, the step stool or either of the chairs, we'll leave a link in the description on our Amazon affiliate. This is not sponsored, so you can look at more information on the site.
Yeah, we got them all off Amazon. So far, we're really happy with them.
We have a lot of really cool information to cover about this location, so we'll try to move through it as quick as we can.
Yes.
First of all, I'll start off with what I like best about this, and it's the granite rocks and boulders and the ponderosa pine trees. The perfect place to set up a hammock, kick back, and relax.
Yes, I would agree with that, and I would add that the sky viewing, the clouds moving through have been phenomenal. So let's go straight into rig size.
So there's 34 different locations where you can free camp, free dispersed camp here, but only about 5 or 6 of them are going to be big or good enough for big rigs. There's just not enough space here. So 5 or 6 of them are going to be good for 40-foot trailers, class A's, you know, fifth wheels, that kind of thing. But
And it's still going to be pretty tight.
But it's going to be tight, and if they're full, you're going to be stuck going to a campground that costs $22 a night if you want to stay in this area.
Yeah, so what was it, 8 miles away the campground was? The campground had 35 sites, and you can reserve sites there, but it was still a pretty compact campground.
So a great place to come if you're camping in your car or your van, something small, or you have a tent, then this is going to be perfect, and you should be able to find a spot, no problem, unless it's a holiday weekend.
Yes. So amenities, it's pack it in, pack it out. The only thing that's here is a fire ring. It's Rudolph's ball trying time, and he is circling the camera with his ball. Yes, so it's pack it in, pack it out. Again, the only thing here is a fire circle with rocks that we cannot use currently because we're in stage 2 fire restrictions.
Yeah, so check out whatever the restrictions are when you come here first, and you'll know what to do. The stay limit is 14 days because this is National Forest.
Yeah. Now, cell coverage, this site that we're in number 7. We like number 7, number 11, number 13.
And number 28.
And number 28. Those were all big enough like this that you're off the road, that you could get a couple of rigs in or a bigger trailer. But number 7 has cell connection.
Yeah.
And I think that's why everybody wanted to camp with us while we were here.
Yep. So the nearest towns are, I'm going to say Conifer and Bailey, and they're both about 20 miles from here, and they have limited supplies. So if you want to fully stock up before you come here, you're going to want to stop at a bigger town than that, but they do have basic supplies within 20 miles.
Bring me your ball. Bring me your ball. And you will not want to go the 18 miles on the dirt road because it's the worst washboard road we have ever been on, and we have been on a lot of dirt roads.
Yes, it is.
How do you like this drive?
I can usually put up with washboard, but this is relentless. Sometimes the washboard's not bad and you can just pick up your speed and find that happy spot. There's no happy spot here. Giant little washboardy ruts. And they've been shaking us for the last 18 miles. So you'll have to have some patience if you want to drive to the end of this road.
This area was super dog friendly. Of course, when you get into an area, so we're only about 50 miles away from Denver.
Yeah.
So this is a highly populated, highly popular area to disperse camp. And unfortunately, that comes with some glass.
Yeah, so we did have to pick up just a handful of glass, but once it was up, this has been just a great spot for Rudolph to run around, and we don't have to worry about it.
Any hazard for us? The washboard road.
Just the washboard road. I can't think of really any hazards that are here. There is supposed to be bear in the area, so do be bear aware. We didn't see any bears or any sign of bears.
Any sign, yeah. We clearly saw 3 bears in Colorado.
Yep, we didn't get them on camera, but we did see them. Pretty darn cool.
I confirm.
And it's been confirmed. We got witnesses.
The other thing is we're less than half a mile from the Colorado Trail, which is a really nice trail. The sheriff and the National Forest drive by every day, so it feels like a really safe area.
Very safe, yep.
I will say, if you are in spot number 7, you might have campers come in the middle of the night like we did and insist that they camp with you.
That was kind of weird. We're not used to that. But I guess it's because it's such a highly sought after, popular camping area.
Yeah, and I think this is the best site.
Yep, I think so too. But there's some good ones.
So as always, we thank you for coming along with us this week. We thank you for subscribing, and we thank our patrons, and happy boondocking.
We hope you get a chance to come in here and enjoy it as much as we did, and we will see you next video.
Yes, and I hope you have friends that you can play cards with, because that's what we're doing tonight.
It's card night.
It's card night.
Setting up this chair is fairly easy. It really is easy. If you do it right.
There. Take two.
Setting up this chair is pretty simple.
You got it. Yay!
I got it.
Green, like grass.
It actually no, it doesn't taste like grass. I mean, it tastes like a tea that you would get out of a tea bag, but I can't really pinpoint the flavor of it. You've got to try it. It's really good.
Okay.
What do you think?
Very mild.
It is mild, huh?
Yeah, very
But
mild.
doesn't it taste like some tea that maybe you've had before?
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not overpowering. It's just like
It's definitely something that
kind
you
of
could,
like green tea.
yeah,
It tastes like green
okay, that's
tea,
what it is. Green tea. Something that you could definitely do twice a day.
but better than green tea.
Okay.
That's actually really good, Dave.
Yeah, next time we come across some mullein, we need to store up. And it's nice that we can just dry it out and then keep it in Ziploc bags.
That's really good.
All right, give that back.
It's all gone. Sorry.
If you would like to support our channel, please consider becoming a patron. Or check out our new merchandise at advantureatatime.com. We also have stickers available in our website store. Thank you for watching.